The following contest is an Iron Man match. Making his way to the ring, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 425 pounds, Paul White.
Man, the passion this crowd has for this superstar is truly amazing. Just listen to him.
His eyes tell the story of a man determined to win here tonight.
If he's not determined to win, stay home.
And approaching the ring, from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
I think we've all been looking forward to this match for a long time. They aren't going to wait.
Nope, you're right. Here we go.
Wow, that was a wild see the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. Look out.
That landed perfectly. Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this. I think we got a moment here, and for The Undertaker, what can you tell us?
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael. Paul White is making full use of this open moment.
These competitors will always be looking to unleash their finishing maneuver, and when that happens, the complexion of the match can change in a heartbeat.
You're right about that. The entire match can end in a heartbeat if somebody hits their big move. Simply put, Paul White's open-handed chop is among the most feared moves in all of sports entertainment. End of story.
And there's the mind games of The Undertaker.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King.
Yep, there's the reversal by Paul White.
Not today, too fast. Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
Right, and the message reads P-A-I-N.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this.
And the kicker about White's open-handed chop that you were talking about earlier is that it's just that, an open-handed chop. And into the cover.
You can see the evil burning in The Undertaker's eyes. It's unbelievable to think that a man of this size can move with such speed and strength.
The face is absorbing a lot of punishment right now. It might be a good idea to get those arms up. Look at the attack here.
Oh, man. Talk about a direct hit. He's still not through. Look at this.
Undertaker has to be thinking old school. Look at the cat-like agility.
There it is. Vintage Undertaker. Quick pin. Hey, is this it?
It may be. And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match romance continues. I can't believe it. What's it take to put Paul White away? Since anointing himself the Lord of Darkness, the Undertaker's offense has morphed slightly. I mean, most notably, he's definitely not afraid to bend the rules if needed.
Barely any damage has been inflicted so far, but this one's not over yet. That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Quick thinking to avoid that. King, you mentioned Undertaker's penchant for, well, cheating of late.
Yeah.
But let's not forget that this is a dangerous man with real skills in that ring.
Oh, of course, Cole. We're not going to forget that. You're still going to see the snake eyes, the big boot, and the leaping clothesline. No way. He leaped right over the top rope. I mean, that's unbelievable.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
Undertaker is showing us that this is his yard, one you don't want to trespass on.
Looking to build momentum.
How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
The Undertaker gets the cover.
And he gets on the scoreboard first.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Watch it, watch it.
Oh, man. Just look at the gargantuan size of this man. Paul White's size 22 boot is longer than most people's jacket sleeve.
There it is, the old school.
I love anything old school, Cole. I love this.
Going top rope once more.
They love it up there. Watch out! I mean, that's how you pick your moment and go for it. The shoulders are down.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
You think? He seems to use it often enough.
King, you want to talk about hitting the nail on the head? Paul White's massive 7'2" frame makes almost everyone else feel like they're vertically challenged.
Trust me, there's no way to describe what it's like being in the ring with a real-life giant. I was never in there against Andre, but Paul White is the real deal. One move from him, it can be all over.
Remember, momentum in WWE can turn on a dime.
And leave you some change.
We're looking at complete domination here. A rugby move there with a shoulder tackle.
What are we going to see next? A scrum?
Paul White is credited with one of the most shocking debuts in WWE history. I was part of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre pay-per-view broadcast team, and it was simply awesome.
It's not every day you see a 7-foot behemoth come up through the ring to lock.
Oh, the Undertaker! The Undertaker!
And he gets to the ropes.
Wait a minute!
The dead man. He may be thinking it's time to go old school again.
There it is! Vintage Undertaker! Looking for all the glory here. That's his second decision. How many times have we seen Paul White get on a roll like he's on now, and then moments later, his arms being raised in victory? Yeah, well, this is probably another one of those occasions.
Paul White is credited with one of the most shocking debuts in WWE history. I was part of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre pay-per-view broadcast team, and it was simply awesome.
It's not every day you see a 7-foot behemoth come up through the ring to launch an attack. The way he manhandled Stone Cold Steve.
Tombstone pile driver.
You're never the same after one of those.
In the ropes, and that may have been the only escape.
Uh-oh. Oh, that might have realigned the spine permanently. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Shot down with the axe handle.
Oh, man, that had to hurt, Cole. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical. And as we're seeing, Undertaker's better than just about anybody at using striking, grappling, and submissions. And he gets his third point.
Paul White was a dominating force in Mr. McMahon's Corporation faction and made his WrestleMania debut at the 15th show of shows against Mankind. Soon after, The Undertaker. What a maneuver.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. Look at the dead man. Choke slam lands. What an impact.
And he gets the decision.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, big DDT. That could be it. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Paul White is credited with one of the most shocking debuts in WWE history. I was part of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre pay-per-view broadcast team, and it was simply awesome.
It's not every day you
He
see it.
did it! What a huge win!
Let's see what happened during that incredible matchup. Let's go to the highlights here. Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights. I can't believe what we saw in that match.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
The arena is still buzzing over that great match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Bearer, representing the Brothers of Destruction, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
The Devil's favorite demon might just be the scariest superstar of all time, King.
Yeah, and that's saying something, Cole. But I think you might be right. Oh, the look on this guy's face tells me he's about to inflict some major pain. Whew, you better look out.
And approaching the ring, from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. And I can't wait to see these two square off in one-on-one action. What the? Yeah, what is going on here?
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
They aren't going to wait.
No, you're right. Here we go.
To go up against The Undertaker, a superstar needs to realize that they're rolling the dice with their career. The dead man's the most fierce, pure striker our business has ever known, and is just waiting to make another opponent famous. Quickly get your opinion on The Undertaker.
A ton of talent, a ton of ability. Certainly someone to keep an eye on.
Oh! The shoulders are down!
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. Kane's almost in a state of disbelief after that. He's got him. Kane making his statement as we speak.
Not today, too fast. Undertaker connecting there with a good shot, and he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here. Oh, out of nowhere.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.
When you're such a prolific striker like The Undertaker, you can create your own momentum. When you're as dominant as The Undertaker, you can unleash the flames of hell at your choosing.
A dizzying drop for sure.
The longer this match goes, the more moves like that will add up. Uh-oh. Undertaker may be thinking old school. He is.
Old school. The Undertaker is the professor, and the lesson is pain.
Pain is right, and Undertaker is delivering the pain now. Ow! Ooh. Well, we're on the move here. Undertaker has him up. Choke slam by Undertaker.
Oh, man, there's the finisher. This could be it.
Are you kidding me? Look.
It's crystal clear the strategy is to completely cripple the opposition.
Yeah.
Cover by The Undertaker. And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. Kane isn't human. Well, that's steel chair.
That was a blatant disregard for the rules, guys. Undertaker's mystique alone makes him nearly impossible to prepare for as a competitor.
I've been calling Undertaker matches for more than 20 years, and there's been a certain uneasiness in the air for each and every one.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them. Without a doubt, the city of Boston is home to some of the greatest fans in sports entertainment. Just listen to this passion. What are your thoughts on The Undertaker?
I think we got a moment here, and for The Undertaker, what can you tell us?
What hasn't been said already? Everybody's talking the unbelievable potential we're witnessing here. Let's just sit back and enjoy. Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
Back up on the apron, and the officials' attentions are occupied.
And as long as he's not looking, things could get ugly.
King, this is an Undertaker unlike any we've seen before. One that promises to unleash a plague of evil we've never seen before.
Oh, you're right. I wouldn't put it past the Lord of Darkness, Cole. I've never seen The Undertaker this sadistic before. Boy, he just got laid out. Wait, nice reversal.
Executed perfectly.
Wow, cannot believe The Undertaker got out of that one. Kane with the excellent move to get out.
And if Undertaker wasn't imposing enough, he's assembled an army he calls the Ministry of Darkness, which has been wreaking complete havoc all over WWE.
Oh, out of nowhere! Oh, look out! Right to the face. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
5. We're looking at complete domination here.
Wow, I'm glad I'm not in there with Taker.
Back in the ring now.
Yeah, let's just see how long they can keep it in the ring. Is this it? Oh, The Undertaker! The Undertaker! You know, if I'm being honest, I can't wait for this match to be over. The sooner this demonic and ruthless Undertaker gets out of here, the better.
Tombstone pile driver. Undertaker's work is just about done here.
Oh, anytime you get tombstone pile driven by The Undertaker, you're finished. What a win! Man, he's got to feel great. I can't believe what we just saw. Highlight after highlight.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
Hearing every bit of that victory here tonight.
You know, I don't recall ever actually being pinned, but you would have to think it's pretty humiliating.
Well, that was indeed a great match, and I think it's worth emphasizing how huge this victory is.
their partner, weighing in at 315 pounds, Eric Rowan.
4 of WWE's finest squaring off in what will assuredly be an exciting tag team encounter. And these teams have been waiting for this one, and so have I.
And their opponents, Kane and the Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction.
Oh, the referee will undoubtedly have his hands full when these two teams collide. These teams looking to make a mark here in the tag team division.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight. Look at it this way. Wyatt is just so sneaky.
Yeah, Wyatt is so dangerous on so many different levels.
And so taking a look at Kane, any thoughts come to mind?
Here's somebody who can do it all, whether it's in solo competition or as part of a team, which we're seeing here tonight.
Oh, look at the emotion.
Bray Wyatt being pressed hard. That's a textbook maneuver.
And that's patented Michael Cole.
If a superstar does not think they need a plan to take the fight to Bray Wyatt, my advice is to get your head examined. Wyatt even suggests to his opponents, run. The biggest strategy is to stay mentally strong. Do not allow this man, Bray Wyatt, to enter your mind and your thoughts, because in the end, that might be the one thing you have left.
Michael, the way you've been talking about Bray Wyatt, you're starting to scare me. For an opponent of Bray Wyatt, keeping a clear mind is definitely important. What's also important is not allowing him to unleash an attack with move after devastating move.
Direct hits like that help put your opponent away fast and early. Look at the pain on his face after that neck breaker. And there's the mind games of the Undertaker. The strategy for an opponent of Bray Wyatt, King, has to be to try to keep him off balance, to try and keep the master of mind games, Bray Wyatt, guessing. Then you may have a chance of leaving and still retain the use of all your limbs.
Now, I like this, King. This is why it's so smart to have somebody in your corner sharing insight and words of encouragement.
Yeah, well, it's certainly not going to hurt your chances of winning.
Taker has this match well in hand right now.
The Undertaker is certainly not someone to sleep on.
Ken, just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight. I'm not sure I can watch this. Back back into the ring now.
Yeah, and this is good. This is where the action needs to be.
When you're such a prolific striker like The Undertaker, you can create your own momentum. When you're as dominant as The Undertaker, you can unleash the flames of hell at your choosing.
I have to tell you, Cole, I would need to think long and hard for a plan if I was heading into the ring to face Bray Wyatt. If a WWE superstar wants to stay a WWE superstar, you choke slam lands. What an impact. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
No! Undertaker!
That's it. He's done.
Now that's a finishing move. This thing might be all over.
Punches in the chest like this can only make matters worse, and real fast.
Yeah, this is getting bad in a hurry.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
Look at this. Bray Wyatt doing some good work here.
It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end.
There's not a lot of cushion for your face. As you can see, everything hurts.
No kidding. That's hurting me.
In comes Kane.
Oh!
His partner's being punished, and he's seen enough.
And he goes for the pin.
There's the count.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Talk about a target. The largest bullseye is always on someone's back.
Yeah, that's bad.
He's going to take a chance here.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be worth it or not. Heads up!
When this guy's on, look out.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
This could end it in a hurry.
That's it. He's out. Whoa! Don't get up.
Look at Kane. It's coming.
Will it be enough for the win?
What a finishing maneuver.
Hey, this may very well be it. 2, 3. They did it! They won the match! Oh, they mesmerized the WWE Universe in that match. I can't believe what we saw in that match. There was no love lost in that match. And look at the impact in these highlights. Let's see what happened during that incredible matchup.
Here are your winners, Kane and The Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction.
I love a good tag team match, and this one was unforgettable. I mean, these teams gave us everything they had, and the WWE Universe is the true winner in this one.
And don't forget you and I, we had the best seats in the house.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from New York City, New York, weighing in at 290 pounds, JBL.
JBL coming to the ring, looking as arrogant and pompous as ever.
I don't know many people who actually like JBL, but I guarantee you everybody respects him. A win here would do wonders for this guy's career. You said it, Cole.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker.
Going to the top, high risk. We had a feeling this would happen.
Yeah, they really don't want to wait. Perfectly executed.
And there's the bell.
And what a great opportunity this is for these guys to build momentum.
The Undertaker building momentum.
Again, don't expect your traditional match here. This is a last man standing match, which means anything can and usually does happen.
Yeah, and keep in mind that the rules are out the window in this one, which means we'll probably see a heavy dose of weapons here tonight.
Give us your thoughts on JBL.
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You got to wonder how much longer that can last, though.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months. Oh!
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
JBL saw that one coming.
No, you're right, Michael. That's years of experience shining through right there.
A challenge that will go down in history as one of The Undertaker's most fierce is Brock Lesnar.
Oh, man.
The two became embroiled in a battle that began over the WWE Championship, but with each...
Here we go with the count. He's got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet.
Oh, those steel steps getting...
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
People have been wanting to see these guys
fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down?
And he makes it back to his feet. And this match will resume.
Michael, you talked about the dead man versus the beast. Those matches kept everyone on the edge of their seats. You know a match is special.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
2, 3, 4. We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
And we're on the move again. Apparently, it'll take a lot more to end this match.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. Undertaker with a reversal.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one who didn't see that one coming.
Here it is.
Here we go with the count. He's got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet.
You know, King, you mentioned how personal the rivalry grew between Undertaker and Brock Lesnar, and that's putting it mildly.
Right.
I mean, they clashed in singles matches, tag team matches, a Hell in a Cell, and even a biker's chain match. It was almost like they enjoyed taking brutality to new heights.
You're right. The competition in that ring can go from an athletic contest to a personal...
Tombstone pile driver. Undertaker's work is just about done here.
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
5, 6, 7.
Looking to be in great physical condition here, almost impervious to pain.
Oh, look at the emotion. What a tremendous victory. Look at this. This was a match that was simply mesmerizing. There was no love lost in that match. And look at the impact in these highlights.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
Very nicely done, and a very important victory.
JBL will have to work a little bit harder to make a name here in the WWE.
Wow. Just wow. I'm speechless. What an amazing match.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go. I don't know about you, but I fully expect this match to steal the show.
And approaching the ring,
here we go. And before this match is over, I have no doubt that the Hell in a Cell will claim at least one more victim. It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one.
That packed a punch.
He's got him hooked.
Here we go. Back inside the ring.
What do you mean we? We're still outside the ring, Cole. It's them. They're inside the ring.
What do you think about Brock Lesnar? Well, on the topic of The Undertaker here, tell us your thoughts.
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point. Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed.
Camel clutch locked in. Wrenching on the neck and lower back.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. Honestly, in all my years in this business, I can't think of anything more intimidating than standing across the ring from The Undertaker. I mean, that includes going up against giants and warriors. And being in battle royals and steel cage matches, there's just nothing like locking up with the Phenom. Oh, Lesnar isn't going to like this.
Things really are bigger in Texas, and I can tell you that this Dallas crowd is no exception. The guy's got no regard for the rules. You know, King, you spoke earlier about the intimidation factor when facing The Undertaker. Truer words may have never been spoken. When you think about all the legends and Hall of Famers who have met their doom in that ring because of The Undertaker, it is truly the stuff of legend.
And you know, Michael, I can tell you, there's nothing, no type of training, no type of preparation, no type of plan, nothing that can prepare you for the type of darkness and destruction that awaits an opponent of The Undertaker's. Well, he's the guy to his opponent, and what's he going for here?
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
He wants this battle decided inside the ring.
And that's why he's such a great athlete, such an important superstar.
And you talk about a pick-your-poison scenario. The dead man could put you away with his awesome tombstone piledriver, the devastating choke slam, the monumental last ride.
King, how about the Hell's Gate submission?
Yes, I mean, there aren't more ways one entity can put away an opponent.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Wow, he's still down after that.
Just making his presence felt there. You know, King, you spoke earlier about the intimidation factor when facing The Undertaker. Truer words may have never been spoken. When you think about all the legends and Hall of Famers who have met their doom in that ring because of The Undertaker, it is truly the stuff of legend.
And you know, Michael, I can tell you, there's nothing, no type of training, no type of preparation, no type of plan, nothing that can prepare you for the type of darkness and destruction that awaits an opponent of The Undertaker's.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing. Oh, The Undertaker is a force within the ring. He's got him hooked. Taker on a major roll here.
Undertaker connecting there with a good shot.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all the
choke slam, choke slam.
Oh, man, that should do it.
King, there is no question the Undertaker is the most dangerous entity to ever set foot in WWE's 20 by 20 foot ring of canvas and steel.
Well, Michael, from his remarkable career and what I have seen firsthand announcing for so many of his incredible battles, you're absolutely right. Undertaker is the most... Oh! The Undertaker! The Undertaker!
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
There's been a chill in the air all night long, and I'm pretty sure that menacing Hell in a Cell structure has been the cause.
Boy, he just got laid out.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
We're seeing two outstanding out.
Here we go. Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life. Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Nice, well-placed kick to the ribs. Well, we're on the move here.
The spin and then the double leg takedown. Wow.
Yeah, that'll leave your head spinning. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
That back's got to be aching now.
Well, we're on the move here. And there's an elbow drop. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
You can see the pain on his face as the stretch gets deeper.
Ow! Ooh. Well, we're on the move here. Really pinpointing that back now.
Yeah, doing a lot of damage here.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
Narrowly avoids the attack there.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
Oh my gosh, what a slam! Well, we're on the move here. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet. No, not again. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Gonna have to compartmentalize some of the pain that's been dished out and find a way to forge on.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Camel clutch applied. And man, is he pulling back on that neck. Really going to work here. Just wrenching. Whoa!
Would you look at this? Can you believe it? This is an undying will to succeed.
You know, when you take direct hits like that, it becomes hard to move. If you can't move, you can't win.
Undertaker's always doing his part to keep paramedics in business.
Look out.
Undertaker's not playing around.
I'm not sure I can watch this. How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Hey, he's going for it again. Oh, what a choke slam from the Phenom. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
The tombstone pile driver. This one's in the books.
Yeah, you don't get up from one of those.
Oh, there it is. What a maneuver. That's how you put away an opponent. I love it.
Well, we're on the move here.
lucky to avoid that.
Wow, what offense! I'm not sure I can watch this. Man, talk about putting a target on someone's back. Well, we're on the move here. And that's how you do it. I'm not sure I can watch this. Ooh, and slammed down hard again.
Yeah, real hard.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake.
Here we go. Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life. And he lets him out.
Well, he might have been losing some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the hold now before his opponent could counter it.
Not today. Too fast.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
That's like what?
Oh, no! No! All the way, crashing from the top. Ow! This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical.
And there's the mind games of the Undertaker. The tension, the drama. This is electric.
Look at the back of my arm, Cole. Look at the goosebumps. I love this.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching what is guaranteed to be a Hell in a Cell match for the ages.
Yeah, and that's saying something given the Hell in a Cell matches we've seen over the years. Ow! Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt. Careful!
Oh, no. Kingy went right through that opening in the cell.
And he had to have plummeted over 20 feet to the canvas below. This is horrible. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching what is guaranteed to be a Hell in a Cell match for the ages.
Yeah, and that's saying something given the Hell in a Cell matches we've seen over the years.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
They're not holding anything back. Whoa! Watch it!
The Cell's claimed another victim. This is unbelievable.
There's the gut-wrench suplex. Never saw it coming.
Yeah, he may not be seeing anything for a few minutes.
Now, shoulders, and he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again. Oh, Undertaker, he can't believe that almost happened.
Undertaker's feeling it.
When you're such a prolific striker like The Undertaker, you can create your own momentum. When you're...
You can feel it. Here he comes. The fight's on.
Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
Just brings him down to the mat with authority there.
Oh, wow. What a maneuver. I don't see how anyone can recover from that. What force.
Oh, Oh, look at the emotion. Taker's got the throat.
The choke slam, the end is near.
Oh, you got that right, Cole. You don't get up from one of those choke slams.
Going to have to shake off the moderate damage that's been inflicted here and find a way to maintain the upper hand. There can only be one top, and again he gets struck with that object.
Oh, man! That's it. Did you hear that? I'm just glad I didn't feel it.
What a shot. You could hear that from a mile away. You'll see what someone's really made of after an assault like that.
He's really done a number on him thanks to moves like that.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? 2. Man, this has been a great matchup.
You're right about that, Cole. A Matt classic. Michael, we are watching one of the most destructive forces in the history of this industry do what he does best.
Clearly on a mission here.
Oh, man. How do you stand after an attack like this?
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
He's swinging for the fences with that sledgehammer.
What an attack. Take it from me, there's never a good place or a good time to get hit. WWE's not like other sports where you call a timeout after a major hit. The match goes on. Get nailed with something like that, you know your opponent smells blood. You either defend yourself or be beaten alive.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching what is guaranteed to be a Hell in a Cell match for the ages.
Yeah, and that's saying something given the Hell in a Cell matches we've seen over the years. Undertaker is a force within the ring. Even if you can get back to your feet after a move like that, at this stage of the match, you're still struggling to find your balance.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
Still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
What an attack. The animosity levels of this match just continue to rise. Make no mistake about it. This is a war. This is an all-out war.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. If you're just tuning in, you're watching what is guaranteed to be a Hell in a Cell match for the ages.
Yeah, and that's saying something given the Hell in a Cell matches we've seen over the years.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. I don't think there's an area on that back that's not suffering right now.
Yeah, when he wakes up in the morning, the only thing on his body that's not going to hurt is his pajamas.
Oh, my, the Undertaker.
Well, we're on the move here. A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact. Oh, out here you have to be able to... think on on your feet lightning state. One moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt. Now with complete control.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there. Brock Lesnar takes the upper hand here.
He may never walk the same after that backbreaker.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. He's in big trouble. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
I'm not sure I can watch this. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole. What's he going to do here?
Here we go.
And there's the multiple power bomb. That should clinch it for Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar has been super impressive in this match. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Man, what a move. Unbelievable power.
I love a classic body slam. Well, we're on the move here. Whoa!
Lesnar throws him onto his shoulders. F5 connects. The F5 connects.
Uh-oh, there's the finisher. This might be over, and I mean all over.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
Folks, we're coming here from Dallas, Texas, and we're just a few short miles from Reunion Boulevard, where one of the most historic buildings in wrestling history once stood.
You know, Cole, he's got to be careful not to go to the well too many times. You do remember wells, don't you, Michael?
Not really, but
And Undertaker delivers another tombstone pile driver.
he's focusing on the face now.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
I'm not sure I can watch this. Oh, no, no! No! All the way crashing from the top. Ow!
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been ringside for every Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, and I can honestly say that this one looks to be among the best of all time.
What an attack. And I don't have one problem with it. In the WWE, you do what you have to do to get ahead. Like it.
He thinks he has it. 2. Wow, what a win.
Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match. Let's go to the highlights here. You want to talk about crowd pleasing? You want to talk about incredible high-impact sports entertainment? Check out what happened during this match.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory. Man, this guy looks like he's ready to tear through the entire locker room. And I wouldn't put it past him.
And that carnage that we just saw is a lot of the reason why you don't see many Hell in a Cell matches. As we just witnessed, they're incredibly dangerous, folks.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 275 pounds, the WWE Champion, Ultimate Warrior.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight.
The fans here in Baltimore are electric tonight, Michael.
And approaching the ring, accompanied by Paul Bearer from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, the Undertaker.
Listen to this arena.
Calling this one's going to be a real treat, Michael, and I know you feel the same way.
Yep, so does King. What's this?
Well, here we go.
They aren't going to wait.
No, you're right. Here we go. Man, a ferocious blow. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
The Undertaker is certainly not someone to sleep on. I'm not sure I can watch this.
Oh, God. That was hitting the nail right on the head. If he takes many more of those, he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. Watch out! To take a chance like that. Big time mistake there. Big time.
Ultimate Warrior gets out of trouble quickly. There's definitely facial damage. I just wonder if anything's broken.
Yeah, he's going to have a Roman nose. Going to roam all over his face.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, that'll knock the wind out of you. Well, the trick sometimes when
There it is. The referee is waving this one off.
I don't blame him. That's the right thing to do.
contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
3 top stars set the new battle here in what is surely to be a thrilling triple threat match.
And approaching the ring, from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
Listen to this WWE Universe. They've been waiting all night to see their favorite superstar.
This capacity crowd is on its feet. They can't wait to get this triple threat match started.
Me either.
And approaching the ring, representing the Brothers of Destruction, from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
Oh my gosh, I can hardly hear myself think.
I don't care who you are. You get butterflies each time your name gets announced and you're headed toward that WWE ring.
You mean the wrestling god got nervous?
Well, not me, but everybody else.
Goes the Phenom.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Oh, and did you hear the impact? This action has gotten completely out of control.
Oh, this isn't good. and it's just getting worse. I wonder if the referee is too intimidated to do anything. At some point, this madness has to end.
Well, on the topic of The Undertaker here, tell us your thoughts.
What about the other two in the ring? We're looking at three of the absolute best WWE has to offer.
Well, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here? And he brings the action back inside the ring.
Yeah, I think this is good strategy. Look at The Undertaker with a near 300-pound frame unloading in this match.
Well, if you're standing across the ring from The Undertaker, you better know that the henchmen that comprise the Ministry of Darkness are not far away. You should also know that your day of reckoning has come. Uh-oh.
The back is the largest area on the human body and thus always a target.
I know what you mean. You know I've got a weak back.
How long did you have that?
Oh, about a week back.
Today, too fast. He's taking a lot of punishment. If it continues, it could eventually affect his vision.
Yeah, already seeing stars.
The Undertaker is the life force which gives power to the spirits of darkness. He's the reaper of men, the collector of souls, and the root of your nightmares. Opposing him will lead to a life of endless anguish and torment.
There's no escape from The Undertaker. There's no escape from the darkness that follows him. And if you resist, no escape from being a part of the ghastly sacrifice that will follow.
All three of these competitors hoping to walk away with the winner's end of the purse tonight. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works.
King, just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talking about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. Well, you can bet that the next opening Undertaker sees, he'll be looking to execute his last ride powerbomb.
We're looking at complete domination here.
You can see the evil burning in The Undertaker's eyes. It's unbelievable to think that a man of this size can move with such speed and strength.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
Look at this.
Undertaker has to be thinking old school. Look at the cat-like agility.
Makes the cover. Plenty of fight left.
You're right. This guy's still near 100%. The dead man is still in this.
Unlike most power bombs, Undertaker lifts his opponents just that much higher, making the final fall and impact that much greater.
Yeah, and if you want to know just how powerful Undertaker is, all you need to know is that he's successfully given it to the Big Show. Now that's impressive.
Choke slam. Oh. The Undertaker's going to put him in the grave right here.
The Undertaker is going to have his opponent resting in peace.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this. Uh-oh. Big move coming. Oh, look at this.
Attacking with the knee, which is never pretty.
What? I got pretty good-looking knees. Let me attack with the knee.
Well, looking for the quick. They're still alive.
Yeah, Cole, you remember that song back in the day? Staying Alive? Well, that was it in WWE terms.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. When he gets going like this, there are few better.
It's all okay in this one. Ain't no disqualification.
You're right about that, Cole. That means anything and everything goes. Throw the rule book out the window.
Ow, that hurt.
When you're fighting the Undertaker, who's about 6'11", your first mission is destroying his base, and then you go to work while he's down.
The Undertaker is an unstoppable force opposing the American badass. It's like challenging a gunslinger at high noon in the Old West. An opponent never knows when it may be their last ride.
Being in the ring with the Undertaker when he was dead amongst the living was scary enough. The American badass kicks ass and takes names. The WWE is
shoulders down. Is it enough? Wow, there's the save. The match continues.
Look out.
Here we go.
It's nearly impossible to deal with this type of power.
Watch it. Watch it.
Oh, what a choke slam from the Phenom.
Oh, he goes to the quick. They're still alive.
Yeah, Cole, you remember that song back in the day? Staying Alive? Well, that was it in WWE terms.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go.
You know, Cole, when you talk about tombstone pile driver lands, nobody gets up for that.
This might be it. Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. Well, it's going to take more than that to keep him down tonight. Whoa, look out. He's trying to turn this around.
And now with a boost of steam is the Undertaker. Watch it, watch it. The Undertaker hits him with a choke slam, and when he delivers that one, you're as good as gone.
Yeah, you're never the same after one of those. All these power moves tonight are making bigger and bigger. Here's the cover.
Ken, you mentioned the Undertaker's devastating arsenal of moves. There are so many, especially when you consider how the arsenal itself continues to expand over time. More vicious strikes, also power moves, and crippling submissions.
I mean, all the ways the Undertaker can put
shoulders down, and the referee's count's interrupted there.
Well, it just goes to show you that an attack can come from anywhere when you're in that ring.
Cover here. Oh, my God, watch out. What a way to break the pin to keep this match going.
Man, that was close. That was a different kind of counterattack, but hey, whatever works.
Undertaker, what a maneuver. And there are the ropes.
Oh, the Undertaker is a force within the ring.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
Undertaker's not playing around.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
Looking for oh my, the Undertaker.
The shoulder.
Oh, the pinfall's broken up. That could have been it. Could have been all over right there.
Yeah, I've been in similar positions in there. Take it from me, Cole. It doesn't get much closer than that.
This isn't where the Undertaker wants to be.
He's setting it up.
Did you see the force behind that?
The Undertaker has been opened up a bit there. Now that's offense. After you're on the receiving end of something like that, you wish WWE had timeouts.
Another devastating tombstone.
Oh, there it is. What a maneuver.
In the ropes, and that may have been the only escape.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael. Oh, out of nowhere!
What a shot! If you take many more like that, you're going to resemble a heavy bag. Folks, the Undertaker being controlled now.
Oh, wow. Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
He's setting up.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King. Last ride. Undertaker with a huge move. Incoming high-risk maneuver. People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Oh, gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last meal? Wow, he's still down after that. Oh!
When his strikes land, you can feel it in the first few rows.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
We're looking at complete domination here.
What's the Undertaker going to do with this?
This should do it right. The count's broken. My God, somehow he broke the referee's count. What a battle.
Oh, man, just when you think this is over, the war wages on. And there's so much at stake. This is amazing, Cole. Ow! Ooh.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
Oh, man, that elbow will knock you silly. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
That was rough.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
You have to wonder how much punishment that back can withstand.
Well, we're on the move here. Wow, what offense! Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. I'm not sure I can watch this.
Looking highly motivated here. Quick thinking to avoid that. Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King.
Wow, he's still down after that.
No, cut off at the last second.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future.
He's setting it up.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
Like I said, those moves don't win the match in one go, but they add up. And boy,
Good job getting to the ropes there.
oh, wait, nice reversal.
Looking for the win.
That's it. He's out. Here we go. This could be it.
Undertaker with a reversal.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one who didn't see that one coming. How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Could this be it?
I think so.
2.
He did it. What a huge win.
Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match. That match was incredible. They mesmerized the WWE Universe in that match. Look at this. This was a match that was simply mesmerizing.
Here's your winner, representing the Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker.
Big victory for him here in this one.
I'm ready to see these three go at it again. Who's got the rematch contract? Get it out here. Let's get this done.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. That was quite a triple threat match we just saw.